Doezsha.B's Productions.
From Doezsha.B Exotics, and this is a reply video to State 48 Exotics, and this video is what's your why, and the video is basically about why do we do what we do, what motivates you to keep reptiles, or what inspires you to keep reptiles. For me, I like all reptiles and amphibians. I'm an animal lover. I noticed that I loved animals ever since I was a kid when I used to watch Marty Stauffer's Wild America. It's an older show in mid to late 80s, mid 80s, early 80s. And this was before they had Animal Planet. And then after that, I used to watch a lot of Steve Irwin, Crocodile Hunter. And in honor of Steve Irwin, this is my jungle carpet python, and I named her Bendy. If you know anything about Steve Irwin, his daughter's name is Bendy, and I just wanted to do something. I wanted to give her a name that was representation of Australia, and then like my favorite person from Australia is Steve Irwin, and I just figured I'd name her after his daughter. But yeah, ever since I was a kid, I used to catch insects and little bugs in my backyard. I would ask my grandmother for old jelly jars, and my grandfather, he would drill holes in the jars for me, and then I would go collecting in my backyard. And then sometimes me and my friends on the weekends, we used to go to a regional park in Berkeley. It's in the Berkeley Hills, called Children Regional Park, and we would go up there and we would catch like newts and frogs and lizards and little garter snakes and whatever we could. So I spent a lot of time as a kid at creeks and in parks that had wildlife in them, just catching and collecting. And around the age of 12, they had moved a good pet store in my neighborhood, which is the East Bay Vivarium in Berkeley, California, and they have a wide variety of reptiles, and that's when my spectrum. I already knew about a bunch of different animals, but that's when my spectrum of animals that I was able to interact with widened. It's got really broad, and that's when I started seeing like reticulated pythons, and they have anacondas, and they used to have green tree iguanas that roam the store like free range, you know. And yeah, my first lizard was a green tree anon. I know a lot of people use it for feeders, but you know, just to get the basic husbandry down of caring for an animal, it's like I recommend start with this. If you can keep this alive, then you can move up to different things. So I started with that. And then from there, I had some house geckos, and then I had a Burmese rat snake, and then from there I got a female Florida king snake, and just always been into snakes and bearded dragons and things like that. But yeah, I always loved animals, and I just love keeping them. And now, once I got back into reptiles within like the last year or so, I started collecting ball pythons again, or started collecting ball pythons for the first time. I had some as pets in the early 90s, mid 90s, and they were just normals. That's all that was available around me at the time. And yeah, now they have all these different color mutations and pattern mutations and all these different morphs, and it's like, man, just going from a normal ball python to a, you know, coral glow, or to a clown, or whatever, you know, whatever it is, it's just amazing. And I love the patterns, I love the colors, and the temperament, and they're easy to manage. They're very manageable animals. But yeah, just the love of animals is what actually got me into, or is the reason why I do what I do. I love to hang out with them, surround myself with them. I'm big on like fish tanks and stuff like that. I love just the sound of running water, so just having a fish tank set up and watching my fish do their thing, and watching my bearded dragons do their thing, and watching my animals do what they do. That's the reason why I do what I do, just to watch them do what they do. But with that being said, I'm not going to take too much of your time making some long video. But just want to show off this girl here. Hopefully the video comes out good. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will leave a link to State 48 Exotics, his video, and my at the end of this video, or in the link down below, so you guys can check out his video. And if you feel inclined to, leave a reply and leave the link to his video. Alright guys, catch you guys later. Doezsha.B from Doezsha.B Exotics out. Peace.
Doezsha Geeks, Doezsha.B's Productions.